A number of stages are set up in downtown Los Angeles where women will be making history. For the first time, every nominee in the Best Rock Performance and Best Country Album categories is a woman, or a group fronted by a woman. CBS correspondent Danya Bacchus, though, says there's still a long way to go.
Folk artist Amethyst Kia knows about crossing music boundaries.
I picked the banjo up and they sneer at me.
She's creating her own sound, blending folk and rock with soulful vocals.
It definitely was something that was challenging, becoming interested in a kind of music that it appeared as if, you know, nobody that looked like me had ever participated in it or was participating in it.
Her single, Black Myself, was nominated for Best American Roots Song in 2019. She wrote it after joining with Rhiannon Giddens, Layla McCalla, and Allison Russell to form the folk supergroup Our Native Daughters.
All of us knowing that feeling of being the only one in the room and to finally all be together in one room was something that I honestly never thought I'd ever experience.
An 8-year study of the music industry by the University of Southern California found women make up only 22% of artists, 12% of songwriters, and less than 3% of producers and engineers.
Why are the numbers so low?
I think when you think about the disparities for women in music, it's a complex and complicated problem.
Felicia Butterfield Jones is the Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer at the Recording Academy.
First, we have to make sure that we are hiring women, but then it's also about making sure that we are educating and developing the next generation. And so certainly mentorship plays a big part in that.
This year, to highlight those roles, the Academy kicked off Grammy Week with a Women in the Mix event, a virtual celebration of female producers, engineers, artists, and executives. Butterfield says they're making strides toward closing the gender gap, adding 831 new female voting members. Her goal is to make sure women like Amethyst Kia see themselves in all aspects of the music industry. Danya Bacchus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And speaking of Grammys, it begins with our Grammy night lineup, 60 Minutes at 4 o'clock, and then the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards live at 5 o'clock. That will be followed by an encore at 8:30.